The heroes down the centuries in history, I repeat, had clearly identifiable targets. You have to fight mankind. It's a very helpless situation. Today's teacher or hero or prophet or Masiha, whatever you want to call him, has to fight everybody. Just about everybody. He has to fight all those who are outside his social circle. More dangerously, he has to fight those who appear like his accomplices, his supporters. And even more dangerously, he has to fight off the effect that the company of the world has upon him. So he has to fight himself as well. Krishna was never affected by Kans because there was just one Kans in the faraway city. And Krishna was happily coming up in an innocent village. Today the cult of Kans is everywhere. If today a Krishna were to be born, he would find that his father, his mother are all brethren of Kans. He would find that the water of Yamuna is polluted with Kanshood. There is nothing but Kans everywhere, whom to fight. Radha comes to Krishna. And after being with her, for a few months, Krishna discovers that Radha is an agent of Kans. What will Krishna do now? The ancient Krishna had it just too easy. Today it's going to be far more difficult. Hanuman turning upon Ram. Lakshman conspiring with Meghnad. And Krishna goes to fight Kans and Chanur. And in the thick of the battle, he discovers that Radha is campaigning for Chanur. And Krishna is teaching Arjun. And Arjun is appearing like an absorbed student. And just then the back of Krishna is speared down. And with the light going out of his eyes, Krishna turns back and sees Yudhishthir. In his last moment, he turns to Arjun and Arjun has a naughty smile on his lips. That's the final chapter of Gita. Were it to be written today. Whom to fight? The enemy is not outside anymore. The enemy is there right in your house. Your friend is the enemy. Your wife is the enemy. Your lover is the enemy. Your student is the enemy. Your teacher is the enemy. And when you look into the mirror, you are your worst enemy. These are nice, cute stories, Sandeep. But they are all behind us. All the monkeys will chase down Ram if he goes to them to seek help today. The monkeys have all been bought over by Ravan. All the monkeys. Man is a god who is a slave of desire, and desire worships power. The monkeys too have been overwhelmed by the power of Ravan. Why would they support Ram? And even if it breaks your heart, you must see clearly that it would be impossible to find a Sita today. The Sita of Ramayana is extinct. Today, if you can have a poor copy of Sita, and if she is abducted and carried away to Lanka, she would herself chase Ravan. And compel him and beget him to marry her. And today's Ram would find himself subject to an overwhelming, excruciating desire to not to wage any battle upon anybody. Bharat is not allowed to keep Ram's sandals on the throne and worship them and run the kingdom that way. It's against the system and the constitution. The system does not allow you to run the kingdom as if it were the property of your elder brother. No, not possible. Just as when the night is about to end, it is the darkest hour of the night. Similarly, man's history is going to end now, and this is the darkest hour of history. History continues only as long as you have chance events. For history to be told. You must have unpredictability, right? Can there be history if everything is predictable? If everything is predictable, then you can have at most a milometer, a dashboard. You cannot have history. Man's utmost control, man's absolute autocracy over existence is soon going to end history itself. After that, it would be man and man's desire. And history is about to end, and this is the darkest hour of history. It would be very difficult to fight anybody. The evil lurks everywhere, all around you, within you, and everybody is evil. There are no quantum separations. When you look at the Kurukshetra, you see a definite differentiation, don't you? What is the definite differentiation? On one side you have Duryodhan, and on the other side you have Arjun. There is a very clear distinction. And so Krishna knows whom to fight. Now Krishna has the luxury to afford sides. A battle is on, and Krishna looks at the battle, and Krishna knows, I can pick one of the two. I can afford that choice. Today you cannot afford that choice. There is only Duryodhan. He won the Mahabharata long back. There is Duryodhan 1 fighting Duryodhan 2. What does Krishna do? Whom does Krishna support? And if Krishna appears in Kurukshetra, Duryodhan 1 and Duryodhan 2 would tie up and chase away Krishna.